Jessica the Ghost creepypasta narration. Feel free to throw this on a second monitor or on your phone while you play games or draw or what have you, so you can just listen and enjoy. I'll leave the screen black for enjoyment. It was Friday, and Jessica came home early with her dad, around 1 p.m., and lunch was already prepared for them. Jessica found her mom sitting on the couch doing the final touches on the costume. They sat and ate before Jessica took the costume and ran upstairs. "Jess, we still have some time. You don't need to hurry." Jessica yelled back almost at her room. "Okay, Mom." She closed the door behind her. Her room was big enough for all her toys to fit in, and as she would get older, all the things she would need. Other than kids' furniture, she had her own tiny bed, but as most other kids, she slept with her parents every night. She would also be scared to sleep alone, yet to sleep in the dark. She had a closet, a tiny plastic table with 4 chairs where she would sit when she wanted to draw, and extra shelves for her toys, from hard plastic PVC animals, dinosaur toys to plushies. Her mom also taught her to keep her smaller toys in boxes or buckets, and to always put them away back after she was done playing with them, like Legos or jigsaw puzzles. As soon as Jessica closed her doors she quickly put on her costume. It fit her nicely. She could see and breathe without any problems, and when she walked, she wasn't getting tangled in the long sheet. She stayed in her room, continuing her jigsaw puzzles before she heard her mom calling her, telling her it's time to go. "How do I look?" Jessica asked as she walked up to her parents. "You look great." "It's so scary," her dad chuckled. "No way, you're the cutest ghost ever." Her mom smiled, slapping her husband's arm playfully. Jessica skipped to the front door, leaving with her parents. They headed straight to the kindergarten. Jessica's dad usually takes her by car, even though the kindergarten is not very far from the house, only about 20 minutes walk. It's because after he drops her there, he goes straight to work. It was Friday, October the 31st, around 4 p.m., and it was getting dark. Since it gets dark faster in cold months than in summer, Jessica walked in her costume feeling different than usual. She felt like she's someone else, someone maybe more confident. The teacher was waiting at the gate to the kindergarten for all the kids that signed up to come. She held a paper where she checked all the children's names, making sure everyone is there or who didn't make it. As she was looking around, she heard someone say, "Hey, nice ghost." She looked around confused to see if there's any other kid dressed as a ghost. She then looked at the kid she presumed was talking. He was wearing a black hoodie, black sweatpants, and black sneakers, wearing a scary demon mask. He giggled. "Yes, you. You're the only ghost here, aren't you?" Jessica nodded and continued walking, looking straight. "Why aren't you talking to me? You're so rude," said the same kid again. "Oh, sorry," Jessica mumbled, feeling like someone just pushed her down. She fell, and everyone was laughing at her. As she continued walking, looking slightly down, another kid walked up to her, tugging her costume. "Don't be sad about Daniel. He thinks he's the best kid around. Everybody wants to be his friend because he's so cool. Almost all the girls like him." Jessica looked at the mysterious kid speaking next to her. It was a boy with brown hair and brown eyes. He was wearing a doctor costume and had a toy dog and toy cat in the pockets of his costume. "I'm Brandon. Nice to meet you." He pulled out his hand. Jessica looked at his hand and grabbed it. "Jessica." They both shook hands and started walking next to each other. "So, I am a doctor because I want to be Pet's doctor when I grow up." Brandon laughed. Jessica just walked next to him, listening to everything he was saying. He was telling her about his favorite food, favorite toys, what he hopes to get for Christmas, and everything. "And you?" he asked, and Jessica almost jumped. "Sorry, I wasn't listening," she said. It's okay. I was asking you who is your best friend, and if we go to the same class. I don't know if I remember you. Jessica nodded and answered, I go to class 4C, and I have no friends. She looked down. Oh, I am 3 classes above you. And why? Brandon smiled, and Jessica continued talking, almost crying. Nobody wants to be my friend. Brandon stopped and hugged her, patting her head awkwardly. I am your friend. Don't cry. Let's go, or we will be last and the teacher will yell at us. Jessica sniffed and continued walking by Brandon, the whole time holding hands. So that's going to do it for this part of Jessica the Ghost. I'm so sorry I did not put one out yesterday. I was really busy, and I was really tired when I got home, so I just wanted to chill. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, do a YouTube share. I greatly appreciate it. If you watch this point, comment Ghost. If you dislike, share with the front of group chat so you can make fun of me and my stupid video. I really hope that my narrations are getting better. I know I'm still going to stumble and have a hard time reading at certain parts, but I'm trying my best to have it flow better and be a little bit more dramatized. So if it's not, I'm sorry.